everyone. Today we are in Nettuno, to be precise, in the Pontifical Basilica of Our Lady of Graces and Saint Maria Goretti. Nettuno is a small town near Anzio, which is about 40 miles south of Rome, Italy. No matter whether you are a churchgoer or not, this is a must-see place if you are visiting Nettuno. About the basilica. It's a beachside church that gone through different stages throughout the centuries. History tells us of a small ancient country church dedicated to the Annunciation, built during the first half of the 16th century on the shore of Nettuno, just a few years before the landing of the venerated icon. Various restoration works were carried out in 1718 and 1868, and thus the church reached the threshold of the 20th century almost intact. Three determining factors have marked the history of the shrine basilica. In the year 1550, under circumstances which people of the time thought providential, the statue of Our Lady of Graces landed here from England. In 1888, the shrine was entrusted to Passionists, a religious order founded by Saint Paul of the Cross. During previous years, care of the shrine was entrusted to volunteer hermits. Since 1950, the year of her canonization, the remains of Saint Maria Goretti have been permanently kept in the interior of the shrine, which from that moment became famous worldwide. Now let's go inside the shrine. The shrine received two prestigious visitors, Pope Paul VI on September 14, 1969 and Pope John Paul II on September 1, 1979. The upper shrine is dedicated to the image of the Madonna. According to history, the icon was originally called Our Lady of Ipswich, but was secretly loaded on a ship by sailors in the 1500s to avoid desecration under the rule of King Henry VIII. It was originally planned to be unloaded in Naples, but due to some divine intervention, it was kept and enshrined in Nettuno. The young Maria Goretti used to visit the church when she was still alive. On the walls, you can see the depiction of the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And above that, it is decorated with glass paintings. On the left side of the upper shrine, there is the museum of the Saint Maria Goretti. Either side of the passage to the museum is decorated with various books, writings, and films in different languages about Maria Goretti. For anyone to love a saint, one requires knowing them. These books will help you get acquainted with one of the greatest saints of the 20th century. The staircase on the right side leads to the lower shrine, where the Saint Maria Goretti is laid to rest. The crypt is a tranquil place where different scenes from Maria's life are depicted both in written and picture forms. Now let's find out who is Saint Maria Goretti of the Catholic Church. Maria Goretti is known as the patron of youth, young women, and purity. She is a martyr who shed her blood in an effort to prevent her assailant from committing a grave sin. Maria Goretti was born on October 16, 1890, in the Ancona province in Italy, called Corinaldo. Her agricultural family had to move into a house shared with the neighboring Serenelli family in a place near Anzio. Maria's father passed away, and her mother had to struggle a lot to feed and upbring the children. Maria took care of her youngest sister, Teresa, and involved in the house chores, while her mother, brothers, and sisters worked in the fields. In spite of great difficulties, Maria and family deeply believed in God. On July 5, 1902, Maria was attacked by Alessandro Serenelli, and he attempted to rape her. Maria cried and pleaded him not to do the mortal sin. Alessandro began to choke her, and she said she would rather die than submit. Maria's reply provoked Alessandro, and he stabbed her 11 times. When she crawled to reach the door, Alessandro stabbed her 3 more times and then fled. When Maria's family returned to home, they found her bleeding on the floor. Although she was taken to the nearby hospital, her wounds were beyond the surgeon's ability to help. She survived another 20 hours after the attack, and during that time she received Holy Communion and forgave her attacker. After a few days, Alessandro was captured, questioned, and he was sentenced to 30 years. Alessandro remained unrepentant for his actions until he had a dream. In the dream, Maria appeared with lilies in her hand and gave him the lilies, which immediately burned in his hands. When he woke up, he repented for his crime and started to live a reformed life. He was released after 27 years, and he begged for forgiveness to Maria's mother. Maria's mother forgave him, saying, "If my daughter can forgive him, who am I to withhold forgiveness?" Various miracles happened in the lives of people who requested Maria's prayers. In the year 1947, Maria Goretti was beatified by Pope Pius XII in a ceremony at St. Peter's Basilica. 3 years later, on June 24, 1950, Maria was declared as a saint of Catholic Church. The little saint of great mercy, Maria Goretti's mortal remains are kept in the wax statue inside the reliquary in the basilica, and her feast day is celebrated every year on July 6th. Maria Goretti's museum in Nettuno consists of various objects that have been in contact with the saint and a number of art and literature works about her. It includes her clothes, pillows, shoes, scarves, plates, rosary, towels, and so forth. If you have hard time forgiving anyone, you may look up to Maria Goretti. She was 11 years old when she died of the wounds he inflicted. Her life speaks volumes. You should definitely visit this place if you ever land in Nettuno, and for sure it will enhance your overall experience of the trip. Thank you for watching and hope you have enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos and don't forget to subscribe.